We are back in black in the building. Shout out to everybody out there. Roll call. Shout out to everybody out there in Vegas. Everybody that's out there, all my siblings out there in Vegas. Shout out to Arizona, the homegirls in Arizona as well. Miss Tanya Latanya. Shout out to the homegirl Shawnee. Philly is definitely in the building. Shout out to the homegirl Erica. Florida is definitely in the building. Man, shout out to my brother David from No Compromise, my brother James, Youngblood, Tex in the building, Joja's definitely in the building, and shout out to the homegirl Melina, all the way in North Carolina, aka North Kakalaka. Man, shout out to them. Like again, shout out to my siblings, everybody out there in Las Vegas, Nevada. Shout out to everybody. I'm at it, man. Is racism is real? Did Jesus come back? Oh, damn. Just been praying and all this other sucking shit. Teaching Sunday school and all this other shit. And guess what? The system of racism, white supremacy still going oops outside your motherfucking head. Racism is real. So we got something on Jordan Childs. They stripped her of her Olympic gold medal or bronze medal, and we talking about racism. So you already know what my perspective is gonna be. Might not be what you think, but let's get into it. Hey. Man, here I'm gonna play this little footage and let's see what they talking about with Jordan Childs. They stripped her of her bronze medal. First of all, it's very hard to get to the Olympics. Then you get to the Olympics, they be like, well, we gonna take it away from you. But I'm gonna give you my rendition on what I see anyway. I'm just not playing no commercials. We don't get paid to play commercials on here, so. And don't nobody want to hear no fucking commercials. Fuck that, I hate commercials. So, nah.
Tough end to the games for Jordan Childs, as the International Olympic Committee have confirmed the US gymnast will be stripped of her bronze medal from the floor competition. It's going to be reallocated to the Romanian gymnast Ana Barbosu. Childs has posted 4 broken heart emojis on social media saying she is removing herself for a while to protect her mental health. We're talking about the event that gave us this, that iconic podium photo with Simone Biles, Childs and Rebecca Andrade of Brazil, the first all-black Olympic gymnastics podium. The Court of Arbitration for Sport ruled on Saturday the inquiry Childs filed in the moments after her routine, questioning the difficulty level scoring, came too late. Childs initially finished 5th, with Romania's Ana Barbosu in 3rd. But after petitioning her score, Childs was then awarded additional marks that saw her edge out Barbosu for bronze. But the Romanian delegation complained to the highest sporting court, that's the Court of Arbitration for Sport.
Thank you.
CAS ruled in Romania's favour, and the International Olympic Committee say Barbosu is.
And what did Neely Fuller Jr. and Dr. Francis Cress Welsing and Dr. Claude Anderson? This is a global system of racism, white supremacy. What you think? You gonna go somewhere else and then the dominant society ain't gonna be any different? They gonna be different. No. This is how it works.
Returned to the bronze medal position. Childs' teammates Simone Biles and Sunny Lee have sent their support on social media as well, saying, Biles saying, sending you so much love, Jordan. Keep your chin up, Olympic champ. We love you. Sunny Lee saying, all this talk about the athlete, what about the judges? Completely unacceptable. This is awful, and I'm gutted for Jordan. Childs did win gold with them, of course, as part of the team competition. We wait to see if USA Gymnastics may appeal themselves.
And here, let's cut the music back on. Okay, first, you know how people are like, man, racism is real. Man, racism ain't never went nowhere. Man, what the fuck is y'all niggas talking about? If y'all from the United States of America Incorporated, y'all know what the fuck racism is. Now don't get over there to fucking France and be acting brand new like, oh my God, I can't believe racism is real. Nigga, this shit been going on. They do it in the United States of America every day. They practice this shit every fucking day. They practice it at the core plantations. They practice it everywhere you go. Now you get to France and everybody's acting brand new like they don't know what racism, white supremacy is. I just don't understand. You know, my thing is, this is what I feel about it. Man, we better wake up and start reading these books. What you think is you winning some gold medals and bronze medals that somehow, some way you are excluded from racism, white supremacy? No, that shit is everywhere. It's a global system. Y'all ain't heard David from No Compromise talk about it over and over again? Know how many fucking Twitter spaces we did and he would go in about dog. It ain't just here. It's everywhere. It's everywhere you go. They learn how to practice it by the United States of America is the fucking gold standard for racism, white supremacy. They the ones who practice it the goddamn most. And then everybody else watches the template of the United States of America Incorporated, and then they just add their own flavor to it. That's all they do. And then they just add their own flavor to it. And after they do that, then we get brand new and be like, oh my God, racism is real, y'all. Nigga, what? It ain't never, everybody act like it like took a break or something. See, this is what I don't like about the Olympics. You get all these people representing the United States of America. It's like the army, it's like the military. You go represent the United States of America and then come home and it's still some racist bullshit going on. Change the situation here first. How about let's replace this system of racism, white supremacy, and establish a system of justice in the United States of America Incorporated, meaning the racial group that needs the most constructive help receives the most constructive help. Why y'all think I did that podcast about interest rates? Some of y'all probably don't care. But I know people like David, James Young, people that really are in the streets and know what's going on and out here dealing with the people. Like a James Youngblood, like a Dave from No Compromise, like a Erica, like a Shawnee. We're really dealing with people. Nigga, I got family members. Nigga that would love to buy a house right now, but can't nobody fucking buy no fucking house with no 6.2% interest rate. Who the fuck can do that? But we expect to go over to another country and then they treat us good? No. It's the old adage. Them niggas in your own country don't treat y'all good, so what the fuck do we owe you? Man, we gotta wake up. I feel like a lot of times when we do these Olympic sports, like, oh, it's all one love. No, nigga, that shit is propaganda. Come back to the United States of America and come look at some of these black communities. Come talk to these black people that's working at these fucking corporate plantation jobs and how stressed out they are. Broken homes are being created because of the system of racism and white supremacy. What the fuck you mean? Motherfucker, I don't get fooled by no goddamn Olympics. And honestly, to tell you the truth, it's become more decadent and more decadent as the years go on. When I watch, no diss to, Jordan Childs and the other sister, but have y'all ever heard of Dominique Dawes? Y'all must ain't heard of her. No diss to the new sisters. I love them. But I'm just saying, we've been doing this. The Olympics has been foundational black American sport for I don't know how long. You better ask Jesse Owens' people. The fuck is y'all niggas talking about? Motherfuckers act like like when the USA won. They should have won the basketball game against France. Nigga, you the USA. The fuck you mean? We don't expect nothing less than that. Motherfuckers be acting brand new. How you gonna get to if you in a country where they don't treat you right, and then you go to another country, you expect different treatment? No, nigga, you better expect that same type of sucker ass treatment. No matter where you go, it's a global system, and they dominate 9 areas of people activity. It's in Neely Fuller Jr.'s book, and it's in Dr. Francis Cress Welsing's book. I can only give you the ones I remember off the top of my dome. And what is that? Labor, law, sex, education, economics, entertainment, religion, war. Man, what else do we need to talk about? That's why I'm like, racism is real. Nigga, we know that. It's time for everybody else to start seeing that. We know that. We are very aware of what the fuck racism and white supremacy is. A lot of people have awakened. That's why you watching this debacle with the whole presidential bullshit. Look at the situation. Now, Kamala, yeah, she got a little bit of run at first. Oh yeah, we a black woman. Then when motherfuckers start outing her about not being a foundational black American, and then niggas start pulling up them fucking receipts when Don Lemon was like, she's not an African American. She didn't go through Jim Crow and all that other stuff. Now everybody's starting to say like, well, why would she lie about that? She's Rachel Dolezal 2.0. That's a joke. She would have been better off being like, I am of East Indian and Jamaican descent, and I grew up around a lot of black Americans, and I have both cultures, and that's taught me a lot about who I am. She could have smoothed that over real quick. No, you trying to benign neglect a simple fact that you are cosplaying as foundational black Americans. You're not black American. You grew up East Indian. That's what I'm saying. This racial shit is over here. Think about it. If you don't understand racism and white supremacy, everything else will confuse you. How the infrastructure works, the social game rules. That's why don't get into the habit of telling people about who they should vote for. Get into the habit of just giving them the information. You say, Warren, why you say that? Because when I give people information, I back up. And I just do what I do. And then when the shit don't go, when the shit blow up in people's faces, don't look at me and be like, you can't tell, I didn't tell you. That's it. I'm here to pass on the information. I'm gonna keep it fucking moving. Who give a fuck about all this other shit? Man, fuck the goddamn Olympics. In my honest opinion, nigga, black folk need reparations. Fuck a gold medal. That ain't doing shit for black people in this 6.2 interest rate. Well, why you keep going on about, nigga? Because I want everybody I know to own a home. Home ownership is power. And I'm tired of watching my people be the last ones at the table to eat after every other racial group that ate first, second, and thirds and leaving us the table scraps. Some people be like, well, black people, we spend a lot of money on cars and Gucci and Fendi, and we need to buy more houses. I am not here to tell everybody what they need to do with their money. I'm here to say 6.2% interest rate is not, it's not applicable. I'm fucking up the word without, I'm trying to, cause I heard this dude from Earn Your Leisure talk about that shit. And I was like, damn, I had to look up that word. Shit, nigga, I read, but I was like, damn, how did he use that word? Your boy from Earn Your Leisure. I forgot his name, but he was just like, the interest rates, they fluctuate. He said, applicable. That's what he was saying. He's like, that's not applicable to the black community because niggas can't afford that shit. But I was thinking the same thing. I just couldn't think of the words. I was like, man, when they was like, man, they cut the interest rate. It's down to 6.2. 6.2? Nigga, it was that way in 2008. Then y'all dropped that shit all the way to 3.5. Then you got all these distractions. Look, let me tell you, those people that's over there in France watching the Olympics, they are allotted the time and the money because they got it like that. The majority of foundational black Americans, we gotta go to work. We got kids. We got kids to take to school and daycare to worry about. And bills to pay. And car payments that are due. Well, man, maybe you should buy a car. No, nigga, you can't say shit about nobody getting no car, no, because you don't know where they live at and what their situation is. Because let me tell you something. You live in Las Vegas, Nevada. If you ain't got no Toyota Camry, I'm going to keep it a buck. If you don't have a Toyota Camry or a Honda Accord, any other car you buy, it better be brand new. Oh, man. I'm just keeping it a buck, y'all. And the reason why I'm saying this shit is because that's the thing, too. If the interest rates are high, nigga, car interest rates are going to be high. You like, oh, look, I'm going to tell y'all again. If you ain't got no Honda Accord or no Toyota Camry, it's been one. Not in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's a motherfucking fact. That's why you see 100,000 of them on the road every day. It's Camrys all goddamn long in Vegas, and you hardly ever see those motherfuckers pulled over because it's a Camry and them motherfuckers run forever, and them Hondas run forever. I'm mad. I'm mad. I ain't got my old Honda. I'm just saying, like, it's been one. So when you look at states like Nevada, Arizona, nigga, you can't just go get no fucking bucket. Nigga, you gotta have something that's reliable. So unless you got money to go buy a brand new car, or then you better go get you a Camry or a Honda Accord, because that goes into your finances. Because any other car in Vegas is nigga, it's been one. You're gonna be spending a whole bunch of money. One, why are you talking about that? I'm talking about this because, for one, they took this girl's, okay, bitch, give us the fucking bronze medal back. Basically, nigga, bitch, that's basically what they saying. And you publicly humiliated her. They could have let the Olympics die down. They could have had the committee reconvene. They could have brung Jordan Childs there and her representatives, and then they could have brung the other people's representatives, and then they could have said, hey, we've officially made a ruling. No, y'all doing it right while the shit going on, because I don't give a fuck. And then I'm thinking, like, it takes that for people to be like, racism is real. Nigga, I'm over here along with David and James and Shawnee and Eric and everybody else and my sisters. We over here dealing with racism, white supremacy all day long, all day strong. Y'all niggas, they take a fake bronze medal from you that they dip in bronze. And now you talking about racism is real, but where the fuck was that goddamn energy at with Sonya Massey? It's so funny how they talked about Sonya Massey. Now it's like she don't even exist no more. We triumphed entertainment over people's lives a lot of the times. That's why I'm like, racism real? Where the fuck y'all niggas been at? That shit is global, dog. And you sitting up here acting like, man, let me tell you how cold racism, white supremacy is. You know how many Instagram videos I done watched where I done seen a lot of Latino. I'm not talking about Puerto Rican Latinos. I'm talking about Latinos from the West Coast, California Latinos, rap like us and say nigga in their songs. I just be like, y'all don't even like us, but y'all using nigga and trying to rap. This shit is unreal what I'm watching. I'm like, is everybody in the fucking Matrix? No, but the majority of y'all niggas are taking the blue pill smoothie. I know what you're doing. You're getting some sea moss and crushing up the blue pill in the sea moss, and then you just keep re-simulating yourself into the. You like Cypher. Fuck it. I know it's not real, but fuck it. I'm just gonna do it because I'm just gonna keep waking up and doing what I do. Well, I'm gonna give out the information, and if you don't want to take the information, or you want to take it and still do what you do what you do. I don't convince people to vote. I don't convince people to do nothing. I convince people to read the books, do the work, and study and know what's going on. Nobody in the age of 30 to 50 should not know this process of voting, how it works, why you should be voting, what type of tangibles are you getting for your racial group. If you don't know that between your 30s and your 50s, that's a problem, which is easy. It's an easy solvent. It's called Black Labor, White Wealth, Powernomics. Go read those books. This man wrote the blueprint. I'm gonna keep saying it. How is it we'll rely on a book of a bunch of stories of people we don't even know what they look like? We never seen these people. We're just going by fables and stories. But we will believe more in that book. But you got Powernomics out here with a man that's a living legend, that's alive and well. He has no dog and no fight with any type of religious group. He's simply telling you the facts on how voting works, what other people are doing and how they're voting versus what black people do, and niggas won't go read the books. That's what be tripping me out. I'll be like, so you don't even know what Jesus looks like. No diss to nobody, no diss to my black Christians, but those pictures are Cesare Borgia. That's not Jesus. How you gonna tell me his hair is like lamb's wool, feet like burnt brass, and then they showing me Pau Gasol? That's not how it works. I remember the Sunday school books that we used to read, Church of God in Christ. It was all white people. And I remember one time I asked my uncle, like, why they all white? They's like, don't worry about that. Just study the lesson. It's like, I get it. There's no explanation. And then when I found the explanation, I didn't like what I saw. It's like, hey, Cesare Borgia, the Borgias, Pope Rodrigo, Lucrezia, that's Mary? Oh man, y'all niggas been running the game. So how do we believe so powerfully in this book, right? But we don't want to hold Powernomics, which is Dr. Clyde Anderson's book, in high regards. We don't want to hold They Came Before Columbus by Dr. Ivan Van Sertima. Why do people not know who that is? And people don't. When I meet people and they don't know who Dr. Clyde Anderson is, I immediately shut down and I don't say anything. And I just try to be like, hey, you need to read this book. You need to do this. I'm telling you. These people that installed these floors, is a sister that worked there, very beautiful sister. But she was on that shit too. Obama making up excuse for Obama. I was like, have you ever read Dr. Clyde Anderson's Black Larry White Wealth and Powernomics? And she was like, no, I don't even know what that is. I was like, okay, then you need to read that. Because we're on two different operating systems. I have Mac OIS or iOS system, and you have Microsoft floppy disk. So it's like, there ain't no need to be going back and forth with people that hasn't read anything. Because when you say specifically for black folk, black people always getting their bag and talking about, well, he can't be the president for just black people. He got to be president for all people. Well, why don't you tell that to the Las Vegas people that go on Valley View in Spring Mountain all the way to Rainbow in Spring Mountain, and it's nothing but Asian businesses up and fucking down. Not black businesses, Asian businesses, Asian doctors, Asian lawyers, Asian specialists, Asian food places, Asian flooring, because I went in there. You go to the Latino community on Charleston and Eastern. They got their own tax lawyers, immigration lawyers. They got everything that you fucking need if you're a Latino. They own businesses, tire shops, rim shops. I put it on fucking social media. I put it on YouTube. I did that already, right? Right. Then when you go to the west side, you got Mario's, and that's owned by a Latino brother. So doesn't even count. What else we got? Annie's Kitchen, which is bomb. Very good food. Very good food. It was niggas talking shit about her on Google. I had to check a couple of people like, why y'all niggas talking shit about this restaurant? They doing the best that they can. God damn, this ain't real coleslaw. This is store-bought potato salad. Okay, then don't eat here. You don't have to put the shit on social media. I'm like, God damn, man, niggas ain't shit. Then one nigga was on the damn Google, because it's a brother that worked there. Real cool brother. He don't smile with you. He just, nigga, he got 1,000 cars behind you. Man, he kind of rude. He ain't rude. He just ain't smiling with no niggas. Man, I don't blame him. Nigga, get the fuck on. Where's the women at? I don't blame him. And I made sure I tipped the brother. And after the brother saw me kept coming there, he was like, hey man, what's going on, brother? But nigga, he don't know you. Shit. Niggas act like a nigga supposed to be like, oh, what's up, my brother? Nigga, he got 30 cars behind you. He ain't got time to be sitting up here having a goddamn full-fledged conversation with you. What the fuck is wrong with niggas? That's why I be like, man, we are a disenfranchised people, man. We gotta wake up. What else is on the west side? Doolittle Community Center. But what else is primarily owned by foundational black Americans? And last time I checked, I don't see Asians and a whole lot of Latinos in the line to go get food at Annie's Kitchen. I see a lot of black folk because they do support Annie's Kitchen, but I don't see Latinos and Asians over there. But let me tell you one thing about Latinos and Asians. They know we are so dumb sometimes, and the willingest ass carries the load. They know they ain't got to support niggas. Because they know niggas are so disenfranchised, they'll support us anyway. That's why it be a whole bunch of niggas on Valley View and Spring Mountain. I see it. I went over there. And I'm not telling you not to go over there, but look at how many people patronize your businesses. That's the difference. So when we talk about racism, and racism is real, y'all late. I feel like what Prince told Justin Timberlake, nigga sexy never left. That's what I'm like. Because Jordan Charles like, oh, racism is real. I wanted to jump through that thing and be like, well, where the fuck y'all niggas been at? Hibernating for the last 20-some years? Or 30-some years y'all been on this earth? Y'all parents ain't educated y'all about racism and white supremacy? Well, shame on them, because I will educate you. And the first thing I'm going to tell you is read Dr. Francis Cress Welsing's The ISIS Papers, Keys to Color. Read Black Labor, White Wealth by Dr. Claude Anderson. Read Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson. And then if you want, you could read The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander. I'm done. Guilty, nigga. Peace. Racism is real. Where the fuck you been at?